Oh, look at my. Hey there, and welcome to Crochet Therapy. I'm Barbara, your host for this episode of In the Smoky Mountains with Barbara. And I just woke up, and I'll tell you why. But first, let me show you my view. So, do you see these rocking chairs? And this is the side of the cabin. And then let me just show you my view. How beautiful is this view? It's raining this morning, just very lightly. Just very lightly. I just woke up and I forgot my I forgot my stand, so I'm having to hold this. I'm having to hold the camera, which is not going to last very long. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, Tara. Tara's in commercials right now. Let's see. Good morning, Roberta. Good morning, Lori. Let's see who else might be here. Alice. Alice was about to get into the car. And and Catherine, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Wendy. Good morning, Lydia. Good morning, Patricia. Duct tape the camera to the porch. I know, I might have to do that. I might have to do that. Oh my goodness. So this is me sitting in a rocking chair. And I haven't even had a chance to get I haven't done anything. This was my hair from yesterday that I slept with. Get away from here, you little flying thing, whatever you are. And so, yes, this is definitely such a beautiful view, and I really, really love it. I love it here. There's a couple birds waking up. It's a little bit rainy here this morning, but it's a drizzle. It's a drizzle, so it's not so bad. Everyone is sleeping except for the littlest, and so what a day! Whoop! I'm sorry. Sorry about that, guys. What a day. I'm gonna see if I can find a tripod. I know they have them at Walmart, so I think I might just grab another one at Walmart today. I can't believe that I left my tripod. I know why I left my tripod, because this is the rest of the porch, um, which is really kind of cool. And there's some cars, some people going to work. Um, so I'll just continue to tell you the story of yesterday. What a day. What a day. We left the house at about 6:30 in the morning. I am so sorry for this camera view. I really am. And for the shakiness. I'm not used to holding up my camera. And so we left at about 6:30 in the morning. And we had a good start. It was actually a very good day, even though we had some mishaps. And what a beautiful day! It was beautiful. The kids were happy and they were good, and everything worked out. And everything worked out with the car. And so we were on our way and we were having a good time. We got to stop at Buc-ee's, which is the largest gas station slash whatever. And we were paying $4.75 for gas. And when we got to Buc-ee's, and all around it was over $4. When we got to Buc-ee's, it was $3.97. So if you see a Buc-ee's, that really they really do have lower gas prices. And I think because they know that they're going to draw people in and draw people in and get them to spend money in their store, which they did because we used the restroom and then we bought t-shirts for everyone. I know. Duct tape the camera to the porch rail. Patricia, I'm about to do that. If I knew where some duct tape was, I would definitely be doing that. I would definitely be doing that. So, so anyway, um, we um, we were in the car and everything was fine, and then everything was not fine, and we were on 985, and which is a two-lane highway. Thankfully, and it's the part where they actually I think have stops for well, I don't know if that part did. I know 23 does. Anyway, 985, and where we, all of a sudden, like there was noise. There was really loud noise, and I thought it was the road making the noise, because I could really hear it, and then it got louder and louder, and I kind of, you know, slowed down a little bit. Not as much as I should have, though, because it should have told me, hey, slow down a little bit. And so I, the noise just kept getting louder and louder. And then all of a sudden, I just, like, the car started, like, doing a little tiny bit of a jump. So that's when I braced the wheel really hard because, if there is a blowout, you need to hold onto the wheel in case it jerks. And I started applying brake and pulling over. And thankfully, where we were, it was flat. It wasn't in the mountains. We were about to get into the mountains too. We were very close. And it was flat. There was enough of a pull off, which is good because we weren't on the side of anything steep. It was about to pull, there was like a flat pull off with flat grass. So we pulled off as far over as I could. And then there was, it was right at an on ramp onto 985. So there was a triangle right here with grass, and there were trees in the middle, and it went dip and then up. And so there was a triangle. It was right after this one exit and right after this one on ramp. So there was a triangle right there. There were trees. We had a blanket. My mom got the blanket and took all three children far enough away from the road. Under the trees, there was a breeze, put the blanket down, and they sat there. This is the weird part. Are you ready for a God moment? Because my daughter-in-law had a vision that we were going to have a that we were going to have a flat tire. And so I'm so sorry I keep moving this. The night before, she just felt like we were going to have a flat tire. So she, a couple months ago, had a flat tire with her car. And my son, her husband, had taught her how to change a tire, but she had never had to change a tire before. So she changed a tire, and she said that was her test, and she passed. She changed a tire on her own. And so, anyway, she was very proud of herself. My daughter-in-law is very resourceful and very much a doer and a go-getter. And And so she got it done. And so anyway, she said, and when we were riding there, she started asking me questions. She said, do you have a spare tire in this car? Now, we had been driving a couple hours, not very long. And I said, yes, we have a spare tire. And she said, do you know where it is? And I said, yeah, it's under the floor of our van. And you have to go in the middle and release it, and it falls down, um, you know, under the van. And she said, oh, you know, and and before we left, because of her vision, because of her dream, because of her the constant nagging, we're going to have a flat tire. She had checked out the car, and she knew where the jack was. She knew where the all of the equipment, and she had put it in a spot that would be easy to get to, not in the back underneath all of our stuff. And so this is and so anyway, she had put it under the seat, under the seat that Nana was sitting in. And so she knew where it was. And it was just kind of interesting that all of that happened. And so I'm going to show you some of this. And so anyway, excuse me. So she was prepared. She was 100% prepared for a blowout. And that was really the strange thing about this. So she even knew, all of this. So, but she didn't tell me that she had a dream that we were going to have a flat tire. And I don't think she did. Anyway, not until afterwards. And so people are heading to work. And so anyway, she was prepared mentally for this occurrence. And so we were supposed to be in Cherokee at the Econo-Lofty Visitor Center by 4 o'clock. That didn't happen. So I had pulled over, and we looked at, and I said, I think we had a flat. And so she got out and looked, and she said, it's the driver's side front. And which is probably the best one, because I was aware of it, and I was the driver, and it wasn't a back one to blow us out that way. But it's really, really a weird thing, because the tire looks like someone, I'm so sorry that I keep moving this around. I really am. The tire looks like somebody took a knife and stabbed it 16 times all around on the side. It's really weird. I guess that's the way it blew out, And so anyway, it was on the side of a highway. I was standing there waving at people saying, get over, and calling them names if they didn't. And my daughter-in-law said, I'm sure they can hear you. And the kids couldn't hear me because they were far enough away, thankfully. Because I had one special word for everyone who didn't move over. And it was kind of freaky. And there was one 18-wheeler truck that did not pull over and did not slow down. And it was scary. Tina said she could feel, how fast that truck was going. And one second. Let's see what this is. I don't know what that was, but it was a big truck and it had a round thing on it. Almost like a cement truck, but not. I don't know. That's weird. So anyway, finally, a good Samaritan stopped, and he was so kind. He finished, of course, after Tina got all the lug nuts loosened. He finally showed up, and so we were so thankful because the ground was so hot. She had to put a blanket down on the ground because she was wearing shorts, and so anyway, he changed it. And then not only that, he was local. So he told us the name of a local tire place that he said they will, they're honest and they'll do good work and they'll treat you well. He said, you know, you can go to Walmart if you want, but he said, these people, I've been doing business with them for years and they're really good people. So it was 7 miles away. I Googled it, and so we had a donut on. So we very slowly and safely got to the place, and the guy checked to see if he had a tire. He did. He was going to check all the other tires to make sure that they were safe because remember, I had just been to the car dealer, the car, service area, and they had checked the tires on Monday and said that they were all good. So we didn't know, what had happened. But anyway, he checked all the tires. He said that tire looked like we had hit something and it slowly built up pressure and caused a blowout. So the tire itself was good, but we had hit some road debris. Who knows where, right? And so anyway, he changed the tire, and within an hour we were back on the road. But of course, we spent time on the side of the road changing the tire into the donut tire. Donut tire, right? Donuts are my life right now, right? And so this place, they put the donut back under. They changed the tire, gave me a brand new tire. Total with installation, it was 160. They did it very quickly and efficiently, and he assured me that the other tires were good. So, they had a little area for us to sit so that it was cool. The girls were so well behaved during that, and during that time. And so, wow. So we were delayed. So now it's saying that we're not going to get to, yes, a happy ending. Oh my gosh. And so I know 160 for the tire to be installed and everything. My son said that that was a good deal too. So anyway, so here we are. My daughter-in-law has never seen the elk at the Econolofty. I am so thankful for such a good ending too. I'm thankful that God prepared Tina for the fact that we were going to have a flat tire, and she prepared and she saw where everything was, because otherwise we would have had to take everything out of the car because, well, we had it piled up in the very back. And oh, Roberta, yes, right? And especially knowing that we were stuck, right? Yeah, they didn't. And so anyway, we um, we got back on the road, and we got to the, hey, good morning, Sarah. Sarah, good morning. Um, and we got back on the road, and we got to the Econolofty Visitor Center, and guess what? Elk. And at first there were three or four. No, at first there was one. We just saw one. So we pulled over. Yes, yes, that's right. That's right. Now, this was actually in Georgia. We hadn't got to Cherokee yet. And but yes, it is definitely a place to keep in mind. And so anyway, um, we got to the visitor center in Cherokee at the Smoky Mountains National Park. That was the entrance, and there was one elk, and that elk was eating. And so I pulled over, and I'm like, "There's going to be more." And so we waited, and then here comes one out of the woods, and it's just walking slowly. And we were all excited. And so then, oh, I love that elk field. I know. Don't be too noisy. I know, because they will run at you, right? And so we were all in the van, and so anyway, then another one came out, and then another one, and before we knew it, there was like 30 of them. So, and people would leave, and I would pull up just a little bit more and pull up just a little bit more, and then they were all around the lodge, around the back of the lodge, and the lodge itself has a porch, and with a railing, and so they were right there, so the kids could be really close to them safely, and it was just so fun. And so my daughter-in-law said that if we had the blowout just so that she could see elk, then it was worth it. Because she's never seen elk. She kept teasing me saying, they don't exist, they don't exist. And yes, they do exist. Yes, they do. And I am so sorry. This is bedhead. So we were so tired. What should have taken 10 hours took 15. And so we left yesterday morning just a little bit after 6 in Florida, and we got to the cabin at 9:30 at night. And yes, everything does happen for a reason. And so we were very thankful, and we were thankful for whatever God protected us from. Um, you know, Oh, okay. Sarah says here in Wisconsin we don't hardly have any elk, but you do have a lot of albino deer in the northern part of Wisconsin. I bet that's gorgeous. I bet that that is just so gorgeous to see. So anyway, um, Tina got her elk fill for the day, and probably for a while. So yes, it is a beautiful location to wake up to. That is for sure. For sure. So I'm going to show you a little more of that. There we go. There are a lot of trees out right now. And, oh, there's the road. So you can see there's a road right down below. That's where that's where you were hearing all of the cars. There's not a lot of birds out right now, just because it's drizzling a little bit. Oh, I bet. I bet. I bet they are. There we go. So, yeah, we got here after 9. The poor kids didn't have dinner until 9 o'clock. It was actually 9 o'clock when we got into Pigeon Forge, and oh, what a day! What a day! But we got here safely, and then we unloaded the van in the dark, got everything set up, and got the kids in bed, and um, Tina and I sat on the recliners in the living room for just a little bit, and it was 11 before we knew it, right? And so she said, "I'm going to bed," and I said, "Okay." And I turned off the lights, and I was out. So, and I set my alarm. It is very peaceful here. And you know, I have no shame apparently because I let you see my bed head and no makeup and I'm tired, but I just wanted to come on. I couldn't believe that it was already after 8 and so before I went to bed I made that cover thing, you know, that says TGIF in the mountains. I haven't got my yarn out. Oh, would you believe it? I packed my clothes and my yarn, all of my yarn, into my suitcase. And so everything is in there. So I didn't have like a million bags. You know, I'm the bag lady. And so I didn't have a million bags because I knew there were going to be 6 people in the car and everybody had, you know, a bag of some sort, and I didn't want. Oh, thank you, Roberta. Thank you. Oh my goodness. So anyway, I will go live sometime as soon as I can. I will go live, and I know I'm going to go live on Monday. My little girls will be going home on Sunday afternoon. And so I will be going live. Thank you. Thank you, Sarah. And we'll talk yarn and we'll have some fun. But today it's just, let me tell you the story about yesterday. Oh, oh, thank you. Thank you, Tara. Oh my goodness. You guys are so sweet. And oh, forget Walmart. Roberta says get some duct tape and duct tape that camera to the to the rail. You're funny. You're so funny. I know. I wish I could. And so anyway, I'm gonna let you go. This one is gonna be a quick one. It's just story time about yesterday. What a long day. Oh my gosh. I don't think I've ever had such a travel day. So today, whew, you know, the littles are gonna be tired, but they're gonna have some energy too. Good morning. Aloha, Naomi. It's good to see you. And so weird day, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you have a view. I don't know why it does that. A view of what I'm seeing, and that's the road. And yes, they are Christmas lights on the rail. And my brother-in-law has them set up so that every night they turn on. And it's really cool. I really love it that there are Christmas lights wrapped around the rail. And I think this is from Carpenter Bees, but I'm not sure. Not Carpenter Bees, but you know those. I don't know what that's from. But anyway. And then we can walk around here. We don't walk on this part because there's some loose. Here's that part and the driveway going straight up. It doesn't look like it goes straight up, but it does. So, hey Connie. Hey Connie, just getting ready to say goodbye. Look at the beautiful trees out here though. So anyway, Anyway, this is a nice view too. So I'm going to say goodbye. Oh, I'm getting shaky. Sorry. Sorry. Okay, so I'm going to say goodbye because my arms are getting shaky and I don't have any yarn. So I want you all to stay safe, be kind, and get hooking. And thank you for the like button. I know, oh, Connie, everybody's late today. So you might want to rewind it to hear my story of yesterday. Wow. I hope that everybody has a great weekend. I'll come back. Don't worry. From the Smoky Mountains. Love you all.